Van Geitenbeek switches off to Buggs. Drives in with the layup. Early two for Little Paige Buggs.
Little Paige Buggs is so great at taking her defender off the bounce. We saw it there in the opening possession. I think that's going to get her going early in this game.
Talia Scott, all net in her first shot of the night.
We don't see Johnson taking that many three-pointers in her offensive game.
Yeah, Johnson loves the defense, number 24 in the nation in blocks. 0 for 6 in field goals. Topoa ended that deep shot taken by Van Geitenbeek. The crowd is on their feet.
12 has been the most fun to play in so far.
Gabby Elliott today at practice told us that she feels so at home with Molly Miller. Easy layup for Baylor. Baylor head coach Nikki Collins said, we cannot give up offensive rebounds. That's going to be our Achilles heel when it comes to the Sun Devils team. That one was good for Talia Scott. So 3 turnovers for Arizona State, just 1 for Baylor so far. Little Paige Buggs finding Johnson. All net from her. Gabby Elliott, but the ball is recovered by the Sun Devils. Lovett gives the ball back to Elliott. 2 minutes on the shot clock, 2 seconds rather, and that's all net from her.
What a great shot by Gabby Elliott, knocking down the shot low in the shot clock. You need to know if you're Baylor, if the shot clock is running down, you need to press up and not let her get a shot off because she only had 2 seconds to release her shot.
Little Paige Buggs with the layup.
Because that's how Baylor scores a majority of their points.
Williams finding Elliott, going over 2 Bears, landing that in the basket.
They need to get Gabby Elliott going, and they need to get other players involved as well. It's very stagnant on the offensive end.
Elliott.
She doesn't care if it's stagnant. She can score anywhere on the court.
Faced up tonight with Washnitz. Van Geitenbeek driving in, losing the ball. That's gonna be a turnover, but comes back to grab the ball. She refuses to be beat out by the Sun Devils. So 22 on the shot clock right now. Little Paige Buggs looking for a pink jersey. That's gonna be Van Geitenbeek. From losing the ball to getting possession back to draining the 3.
You have to have a short memory. As soon as you turn the ball over, you need to have a short memory, get the stop. And she's unconscious from 3. She shoots with such confidence and didn't think about it.
That's a great point. Molly Miller said, I had to literally learn what it's like to lose in the Big 12. You don't come in and sweep everybody like she was so used to at Grand Canyon.
Last year, Poa plays with so much emotion and fire. Getting downhill, finishing with her left hand, so hard to do.
Talia Scott going from deep. It's all net. What a way to start out the second half from her offensively.
You can't give her that much room. She is such a great scorer, great shooter. She can score from anywhere around the court. We saw defense in the first half, and now we're seeing offense in the second half. Last year, Poa just getting down deep into the paint. And then, of course, Talia Scott, what she does best, knocking down 3-pointers with a hand in her face. Specifically, Baylor, they're coming out with way more energy, way more attacking the basket, sharing the ball, running the floor. Coming into the second half with 2 fouls. They need to be smart, not picking up third fouls, because that's going to take you out of the game.
Turned over, Van Geitenbeek. Been making big plays offensively. Out to Little Paige Buggs.
Second half. They're doing it on the offensive end. They're doing it on the defense.
Johnson. Wide open in the paint. That was Markayla Johnson.
Talia Scott receives a pin down screen. Her defender falls down. She curls it tight, but the defender shifted over to guard her.
And played in 1 game last year. Due to an injury as a grad. Ball in the bucket with the flex. That was Lovett.
She should have taken the charge there. She took it too late. She sold it all right. She hit the ground hard.
Game number 1. That's why she wears that brace. There she is, 4 in pink. Talia Scott getting the foul.
Gabby Elliott is so quick getting downhill, using her body to get into her defender.
So ball turned over. That was Van Geitenbeek. Coming in transition and making the layup.
They're doing it on the defensive end, starting with Van Geitenbeek's steal and the easy layup on the other end. Defense turning to offense for the Baylor Bears heading into this fourth quarter. And she is so strong around the basket. And she's doing it also from assists.
Baylor leading by just 3, 9 minutes left in this game. Huge play, Arizona State, another 3 made. Back from Arizona State, they've only made 3 threes in this game. Talia Scott going for one right now.
Beaten a ranked opponent yet this year. So this would be huge for Arizona State, and especially in their net rankings. Playing on the road at Baylor. Hard place to play, as you can hear, it's getting loud in here. Baylor wants this win bad.
Scott missing the shot, but saved by her teammate after an offensive rebound. Washing it out to Elliott, going for the 3. And she absolutely drains it. Arizona State's 3rd 3 of the night.
What a stone-cold shot by Gabby Elliott. She's hitting huge shots down the stretch. They're going to her. And if I'm Arizona State, I'd be going to her too. But here is Deborah Davenport. A huge steal and finish. What a great read by Deborah Davenport. That's a momentum. But also, Baylor needs to finish around the basket. Arizona State needs to finish around the basket. I think both teams are so tired right now because they are playing so hard.
Scott. Abraham sets the screen. Turned over. It's Brackett's running in for the layup. Fakes out, and she makes it.
That's her 4th, not her 5th.
Bracken showing all the hustle.
But you have not seen that with her this year.
Love it, also not slowing down. Mid-range jumper, all net.
Just
38 seconds left here in the game. Baylor is up just by 1. So, Arizona State said they are convicted in their defense, have to be patient. So, drains this one with Gabby Elliott. That's gonna put Arizona State just 1 point down from Baylor.
What a tough shot. You know it's going to Gabby Elliott. Just right off the bounce, she elevates over to her defender and hits a huge shot. It is so hard to win close games. These are the experiences that Baylor needs going into March, going into the Big 12 tournament. Going into
24 of 30 from the free throw line so far. Make that 25. In Arizona. Some great matchups, Big 12 college hoops. This ball's gonna be out. So, Fauntleroy finding Van Geitenbeek. Baylor takes down Arizona State by just 3 points. Final score 67-64.